Hi friends, today we're going to be taking a look at some Greek roots. We've got tele, phon, photo, and graph. So you can see that I already sorted through here, and I just want you to watch and think with me. There's a couple of different ways that you can sort. If you think like telegraph right here, you notice it's got the word part tele and the word part graph in there, and there's several of those throughout our sort today. So I've sorted them one way so we can talk and think and develop some theories about what some of these word parts might mean before you start to tackle this a little bit on your own. Okay, so with these Greek roots, they usually have a pretty consistent meaning. They usually don't occur by themselves as words, although they sometimes do. Definitely learning the meaning of these roots and understanding how they're combined, like in telegraph right there, to create words are going to be extremely helpful in figuring out learning new vocabulary through reading, as well as kind of correcting the occasional spelling error. So let's take a look at tele to begin with. What do you think tele might mean in these words? We got television, telecast, telegram, telegraph. Go ahead and write a prediction. What do you think tele might mean? Thinking about what you know about those words. Just somewhere in your word work notebook, write down a prediction. So tele comes from the Greek word distant. Okay, so go ahead and find your tele. And we've got the meaning of distant. Okay. You see this smaller word inside of television other than tele? See vision inside of there too, right? So when we think about combining tele and vision, it literally means vision from a distance. Think about that. Television, what is it? Delivers vision from a distance, like cable, satellite, and antenna, right? Vision from a distance. Let's take a look at our phon words. What do you think phon might mean? We got telephone, microphone, headphone, homophone, phonics, xylophone, symphony, photogenic. No, that doesn't go there. This goes here. Go ahead and again write a prediction in your word work notebook. What do you think phon means? This one right here, telephone, we could be putting that here, right? So it's phon from a distance when we think about telephone. If you're thinking this is sound, you're right. Okay, so go ahead and write the word sound on your header. Think about telephone there for a second. Sound from a distance, right? You guys have studied the size part here, micro, meaning small, right? So microphone. Well, that doesn't mean small sound, does it? But it does pick up really small sounds. So some of them are going to be really literal, like telephone, sound from a distance. Some of them are going to be a little bit more figurative or related in some way, but not exactly, right? So it's not a small sound, but it does pick up small sounds and make them larger. So we think about headphones, right? That's sound on our head, or we put headphones on our heads so that we can hear the sound, right? Homo is a word part that means one or same, right? So a homophone, it's the same sound, isn't it? When I think about words like a fir tree or a fur on an animal. There's different spellings, but the sound is the same, a homophone. Phonics, sound. So phonics is really the study of how sound is put together to make words. A xylophone, we've got sound in that instrument. Symphony, We've got this word part sim, which actually means to bring together. We're bringing together sound in a symphony, right? Pretty cool. Let's take a look at our photo words right here. Photograph, photocopier, photosynthesis, telephoto, photogenic, something from a distance, right? So in your word work notebook, write a prediction. What do you think photo means? We're copying this. Ooh, synthesis, we've talked a lot about that. Synthesis is to combine things in a meaningful way, right? So same as sim here, syn means to bring together or combine. In a meaningful way, right there. So think about what you know about photosynthesis, right? What are we bringing together, creating something out of something? It's something from a distance. Okay, so photo is a word part that means light. Think about that. A photograph. It's created out of light, right? You need that flash. A photocopier. We got a flash in there too. It copies with light. Photosynthesis, it brings together, makes food from light, right? Telephoto, right there, is light from a distance. You might have heard of a telephoto lens before. It's a really long lens on a camera. And so we're bringing light from a distance right there. Let's talk about our word graph. We got autograph, graphic, choreography, graphite, photographer. Oh, that could go over here too, right? Calligraphy, phonograph, paragraph. We could put phonograph over here too, right? So know that this word phonograph has something to do with sound. Graphic, an autograph. What do you think the word graph means? Write a prediction in your word work notebook, thinking about what you know about the meaning of these words here. Okay, and so if you were thinking about graph meaning to write or to record, you got it. And when we think about an autograph, auto is a word part that means self. So your autograph is your own writing right there, your signature. Graphic has an IC adjective word part on there, meaning kind of to write or to see. Okay. Graphite. Graphite is able to be written with, right? It's a rock or a mineral. I can't really remember right now. Mineral, I believe. Not positive. Graphite, though, is in our lead that we write with. Think about photographer. We're actually have a couple of things going on here. And we think about just photograph, and then we've got an ER, one who photograph. So we got a suffix, a person suffix right there. It's somebody that kind of records light, right? A photographer. It's pretty cool. Calligraphy is fancy writing, right? Phonograph. We've got distance. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sound. Written sound. Phonograph. So a phonograph is actually a really old, if you think about it like a record player. It would play sound, but also would record sound too. So when you think about to write, to record, that's pretty cool. Paragraph is chunks of written. Okay, so I want you to go back through these words, sort them in a couple of different ways. You can sort like phonograph here could have been in this here. Star the words like phonograph that have two words or two Greek roots that we're studying, and choose a couple of words that you want to investigate further throughout the week as we study some more of these meanings. Don't forget to sort your words in your word work notebook. But again, guys, we're really focusing on the meanings and how these word parts, Greek roots, are put together to make new words, and to think about how those word parts impact the meaning of that word. Thanks for thinking with me, guys.